Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mike Zakarian.
What's up, dorks? Let's do this, huh? We got value hunting. We got a new game week. Game week 41. Locked and loaded. I see Gurjot up in the chat. We got Milo's here as well. Do me a favor, like the stream, subscribe, all the things. Borland's here. Congrats to you, Jordan Warrer, sir. This is my I won a tier 1 this week, boys and girls. Was it a common? Yeah, it was. Was it Tyrese Halliburton, who's not going to be able to be used this game week? You damn right, baby. So off to a great start. Excited to wash my hands of what was game week 40 and fire up game week 41. A couple of housekeeping things. Just a reminder, there's like 14,000 links in the description, but do me a favor, peruse. If you haven't joined the Team Hold Mega League, you can go ahead. I'm realizing now I need to adjust it so you can link to it, but just copy and paste that in there. I'll drop it in the chat as well. We also have the oversubscribe campaign. Invest in there. Sign up for the Team Hold Substack, and then as always, we'll be using Momentum Labs projections as we dive into game week 41. Let's poke around on Sorare just to see what we got going on. They added some limiteds back to the commons. Commons are commons are commons. So there you go. For the pickup, top 200 are receiving some limiteds. We love that. For limited, we've got the common, the champ, the all offense. Rare, we have, and for super rare, we have the contender, the champ, in the Eastern Conference. So we'll have a lot of fun with that. As noted this morning, and if you missed this morning, there's a lot of teams with 3 games this week, like fresh off of all of the teams that had 1 game this past week, you know? So something to keep in mind. I imagine we're going to see some high scoring slates for game week 41. So shoot for the moon, as those kiddos, no kids say that. But yeah, you're gonna need to secure some high score. The values are pretty wild. So today's episode should be fun as always too. Live before lock is Monday at 5:30. Tonight at 5:30, we'll be joined by Ghost and TST. And I imagine we have a lot more injury news for tonight and the rest of the week by the time we get started tonight. So make sure you tune into that. All right, let's dive in as always. Oh, by the way, too, we'll I forgot to pull that up already. After we go through the top 20, we'll low L10s of 20 or below, we'll jump into an underdog draft as well. We'll do another playoff draft. All right, let's get into it. You're going to see a lot of Pistons, a lot of Pistons up in here. So that'll be fun. Let's get started right now. So we have Alec Burks here, who is out at least 1 game, right? So he's projecting for 2 games. There's definitely going to be some risk in there because if all of a sudden the Pistons decide, hey, we're going to continue to sit Burks because, you know, he's too talented. We might not be able to tank if Alec Burks is out there. He's got a cap of 20 and a projection of 29, but at your own risk. Milo says 3 games. Bench folks should have more value, right? Yeah, I mean, they should have more value because you hope that some stars sit. One thing I will say though, like for those teams that are all competing for, you know, seeding or playoff spots in general, I don't know how much we see their stars sit outside of like, I don't know. Well, let's look through it and see what we got. So Pistons are one of those teams with 3 games. You see Pat Bev, they only have 1. They had 2 over the weekend, I believe. So he's projecting okay. He's actually been playing pretty solid lately. And Jordan Wara, the aforementioned has a cap of 20 with a projection of 23. Yeah, X Ross says it's RJ Hampton season once again. Also, Ruff, did I send you? I know you won something. Did I send you your giveaway? I'm gonna just check it right now to see if I actually followed through with that or if I didn't. I can't remember if I did. So if I didn't, let me know, please. All right, we also have Royce O'Neal, Kyle Lowry projecting. Okay, I'll send that to you right after that. Thank you. Now let's get down to 19. The guys, there's so much good value this week that I'm honestly staying away from the 20s and 19s. Daniel Gafford continues to play like pretty solid, cap of 19 with a projection of 25. We like that. Boston base says Ben Simmons is still dealing with back and knee soreness. God, yeah, he's done, dude. He is toast. Johnny Collins, 19 projection of 24.5. That fine. 18, now we start getting spicy. So Isaiah Livers, the Pistons have 3 games. We already know that a bunch of people are missing the first game. If they miss multiples, that's multiple opportunities, multiple dart throws to see if he can get his ceiling. We saw him go wild with like 4 steals and 2 blocks this past game week. I don't know if we can expect that again, but with a cap of 18 and projection of 28, his confidence has been growing. There was some really good James Edwards III, who I follow on Twitter, reports on the Pistons. And he was talking about how Livers is feeling himself right now, which is fun to see. Karis LeVert, again, now with Garland back, he doesn't have the same upside that we saw this past game weekend when Garland missed that Friday night game, but still Karis is a fine play. Corey Joseph, again, more Pistons stuff. I'm not going to hem and haw over the Pistons. Like, yeah, they're playing 3 games. They're missing a bunch of dudes. Corey Joseph, good play. We keep moving. Reggie Bullock from Dallas is fine. I don't know. I don't love it, but that's fine. Aaron Nesmith, similar with the Pistons. Pacers are sitting a bunch of dudes. They only have 2 games this game week, but we already know we're without, I believe, Benedict Mathurin, as well as Tyrese Halliburton and the rest of the gang. And then you get Denny Avdia, who's down here, is fine. Santi Aldama, whatever. All right, let's keep moving. The 17 range, Christopher Duarte. He's been hammering him home the last couple of game weeks. He's been really like pumping a little bit, and Duarte's going to continue to be a great play. Carlisle, he seems to be in Carlisle's good graces right now. They have 2 games. Cap of 17, projection of 30.5. That's fun. That is fun. And after that, we got old Dick Rich. I think we're still waiting for Mark Williams news. Mark Williams missed both games this game weekend, right? He missed the Friday and then the Sunday, or Saturday and then Sunday. It was a back-to-back. It sounded like Mark Williams was questionable going into Sunday and then didn't end up getting there. But I guess they only have, 1 game. So it's a little risky with Mark Williams, that is, but Nick Richards still projecting okay. Cap's gone up to 17. This is with Mark Williams projected in with the cap of 20. So if Mark Williams sits, that gets boosted a little bit. Let's get to 16. We get Dorian Finney-Smith. His cap's come way down. They have 2 games. Brooklyn had decent matchups. Cap of 16, projection of 27. We love that. Andrew Nembhard. He gets to start, does a lot of the point guard duties with no TJ McConnell and Hallie Bertonius. So because of that, Nembhard becomes a pretty solid play. He did well over the weekend. I know I'm playing him. Torrey Craig with a cap of 16 and a projection of 21. Phoenix has 3 games, still no Kevin Durant. Torrey Craig's fine. If he's your last piece, he fits. Beautiful. Go for it. Live your life. I don't think he has a ton of upside. You need him to get like 8 points, 6 boards, 5 assists. Like, that's his ceiling, in my opinion. Victor Oladipo. Actually, one more thing about Torrey Craig. Maybe some dudes sit, right? Because there's 3 games in just a few nights. So maybe there's some upside baked in there, but that's going back to Milo's point earlier. Depot's been playing really well for Miami off the bench. Corey Kispert, he had an outlier, right? He dropped 25 real-ass points off of the bench yesterday. Good for him. Mr. Adam Pally, as I like to call him. Najee Marshall, whatever. Jay Crowder, whatever. Let's get to the 15 range. I'm sorry, Isaiah Jackson. Ooh. Pacers, the passers. Isaiah Jackson, Jalen Smith, both going to project really well with no Miles Turner. So those bigs become a good play. I like Isaiah Jackson a little bit more than Jalen Smith. I think Jalen Smith outscored Isaiah in the most recent game week, but Jalen Smith loves to foul, loves to get in there, gets a little touchy. Rick Carlisle loves to bench that man. So both good plays. I'd lean Isaiah Jackson. That's the best play at the 15 range. 14, you get Hartenstein, Drummond, and Wainwright, whatever. Now we get to some more sex appeal. Jalen Smith with a cap of 13 and a projection of 30 from the Pacers. We just talked about him. Josh Green and Jaden Hardy, both those guys, cap of 13s, projections of 21 and 19. And then you got Luke Kennard. Jalen Smith, again, high risk, high reward. Both, I think I like Josh Green a little bit more than Jaden Hardy, but both of those great plays, especially, I don't know if we've got official word on Kyrie Irving. We know Luka is out. If Kyrie misses, both of those guys get a little jump. We're getting to Magruder, Leon. Don't you worry. And Botavine in the house. Borland saying bold prediction, cat back within the week. Guessing Saturday. Did John Krasinski report on that, Borland? That's a little John K from The Athletic, or is that just the Borland Spidey senses? All right, we're down into the 12 range. Nah. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, sure. Campaign with 3 games. Maybe the CP3 sits. He gets boosted. Otherwise, you get backup point guard minutes. That's solid. Marcus Morris. Clips only got 1 game. Cap at 12, projection of 17. I don't really love it. Jim from The Office also reports for the T-Wolves, baby. Different spelling. Cap of 11, Lamar Stevens. No, thank you. Now, Magruder. Magruder, 3 games. Cap of 10. There you go, Leon. Projection 31. If you have Magruder, yeah, lock and load. If you have RJ Hampton, lock and load. We love the amount of games that they have. And then you got Blake Wesley down here. That's fine. Cap of 9, Eugene, again, just signed their second 10-day with the Pistons. Cap of 9, projection of 23.5. These Pistons, baby, projecting. Georgia Yang, the cap of 9, projection 15. They only have 1 game, though. That's not as fun for me. And David Roddy, cap of 9, projection of 13. He crushed this past week. I don't expect the same upside that he got from this past game week, but solid there. And then Wenyen Gabriel, cap of 8, projection of 12. And then that's really it. Like, there's nothing too awesome down here. James Johnson from Indiana, cap of 5, projection of 13, if you really want to get low. But there you go. Okay, Bowen says, no, it's me. Wolves have a back-to-back Friday and Saturday on the road. All right. So that's the low stuff. So, I mean, the real takeaway is just like play your Pistons. Play your Pistons, play your Pacers. Those are the best plays. One thing I do want to highlight, if we go up to a little bit north of 20, I know that's not what we do on this show, but we get time, baby. Tyus of the Jonas brothers, his cap's up to 24, I believe. Let me double check on that, but still projecting pretty solid. So in case you're wondering, like, hey, do we roll off of Tyus Jones now that his cap's catching up? Still some meat on them bones, so you can still roll with Tyus. The other one I wanted to shout, Killian Hayes of the Pistons has a cap of 22, the projection of 35, and then James Wiseman, cap of 22, projection of 31. So this game week truly is coming down to Pistons and Pissers. There you go. It's pretty good. Pistons and Pissers. There you go. So that's the game week. That's what we're looking at here. Real quick, just want to remind people to join our Mega League if you haven't yet. We're over 400 people. Shout out our man Andrew, who took down $150 NBA gift card from our friends over at Sorare. I got to actually use a different link. Sorry, 1 second. So if you haven't joined yet, make sure you get in there because we're giving away free prizes, and you can have your shot at one of those. Also, a reminder too: go make sure you tune in tonight at 5:30 for Live Before Lock, where you can win a limited or rare tier card giveaway. All right, I'm going to drop that link into the chat right now. Here we go. Sorry, I got to send a certain link so they know where they sent you. 8 with 3 games could fit nicely with the common caps. Yeah, DeAndre's been great, man. I like DeAndre in this game week. I'll go ahead and show you. I did a couple of like early builds here that I'm sure I'll change a handful of times. I'm actually on the hunt. I'll show you what I'm doing for rare contender. I'm on the hunt. I might go buy something here, but was going to start here with Tillman and Tyus, and then I had Nembhard, and then so I have like Jaden Hardy and Josh Green, and I said I liked Green a little bit more. That gives me a cap of 31, or we go down to RJ Hampton with 3 games, which is probably what I'm going to do. But then I'm kind of in no man's land for 34. So I was looking if I can scrounge together some funds and maybe either go Rudy. I don't know how you feel about Rudy Borland, even though he's questionable, but he's got a cap of 32 and a projection of 43, which I like. We get DeRozan and Kuzma, both project pretty well. But I could also get up to Bam Scam Adebayo, who's been playing really bad, but his cap is down to 34. However, his rare is still a little spency. And then CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram, also Scary Terry. So I got to poke around here as I would like to go shopping for a 34. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. And then here are my limited contender. Can anyone use your NBA fantasy the projections that we're using, Leon? There's a link in the show notes to Momentum Labs. It's behind a paywall. I believe it's $9 a month, but I do show these I do the show these while I'm looking at all of the streams that we do because our good friends at Momentum Labs sponsor this show. Let's here. I wanted to show you my limited contender. Again, the limited contender is what the giveaway the private league is for. So know that when you're making your lineups. So this is what I'm looking at right now. We got Roddy, RJ Hampton, Isaiah Livers, Sabonis, and Tyus Jones. So kind of squeeze Sabonis into my contender. They got 3 games, I think. Yeah, against Milwaukee, Chicago, and Brooklyn. So even if he only plays 2 of them, I don't know. What about D'Lo? Yeah, we can. D'Lo. D'Angelo is playing really well in his first couple games back from injury with no LeBron. He's got a cap of 31 and a projection of 33. So not a home run, but still solid. Real quick, while I'm going to continue answering questions too, but if you guys, I'm going to try to do one of these. If you want to join Underdog, I know it's not for everybody because you have to be in a certain state that will allow it. Some don't. But I'm going to join the dance contest. But if you haven't signed up for Underdog, we get a 100% deposit bonus match up to $100 if you use promo code HOLD. I'll type that into the chat too. And then what I'm going to do here is join the dance. Oh, no, that's the dunk. Excuse me. I'm going to join the dance, which is a playoff best ball. So it's a $10 entry. We draft one time. You don't have to draft again. So I'm going to get in there. We'll see. Oh my God, I was the last one. I'm sorry. You're not going to be able to join. I was the last one. And we're drafting in the 2-hole, which Giannis is starting to flip Nikola Jokic here as Jokic was the number 1. So I imagine we're starting with Jokic in the 2-hole. But yeah, if you guys still have more questions about your So Rare lineups, I'll see what I'm doing for my limited champ. I kind of punted on limited champ because Ja was like my main MVP. So now I'm just throwing in guys. We got Laurie, Fred VanVleet, Zach Collins, Josh Green, and Cam Johnson. The one mistake I feel like I made here is I'm using James Wiseman in my limited all offense, but not my best move. Not my best move considering he's a better defender. Maybe I build my pickup too. So Dame only has 1 game. I think I'm just going to go Jokic with 2 games. He's in 2 great matchups here. I do think I have Josh Green down here as well. Do I have Josh Green? Yeah, I have Josh. Do I have Tyus? I don't think I have Tyus Jones. I was trying to think of what are the other smash. I do think I have Livers, right? Nope. All right. I thought I had Livers or like maybe Rodney. Nope, we don't have Rodney. Oop, I'm on the clock here with the second pick. And oh no, it went Jokic. That's good. I don't have a ton of Giannis exposure and wanted more, so that's nice. All right, I want to try to find one more value guy. See if I can get on up. Schroeder's been playing well. That's probably not what I'm looking for. Trey Murphy coming off that monster performance. Killian Hayes. There we go. Killian Hayes will do at 22. And then that gives me, because we don't have anybody like with like a bunch of games, like Halliburton's missing time. We go Donovan Mitchell maybe. Let's see what we got here. Fat livers. There we go. Fat lever, baby. I might go Sabonis with 3 games. That gives me 38. Oh, no. Well, we don't know if Giannis is playing, though. And then with 38, we could go Mobley with 2 and a matchup against the Hornets. I think we're going Mobley with 2. We're going to ride with this. So Jokic, Green, Hayes, Sabonis, and Mobley. Let me make sure I'm not missing. I know I have like Kessler Edwards, if Kessler's Edwards is still like down here, he's got a 3, right? So what if we did this instead? If we do Edwards here, and then if we get off Mobley, what does that get us up to? 48. I think that almost gets us up. Let's see. 48 gets us to, does it get us to Donovan? Oh, we just missed SGA and Donovan. I think, or we could go Giannis. I don't know. We'll think about it some more. All right, we're 2 picks away after starting with the Giannis here, which is exciting. We do like the Giannis. Here. Whoo. All right, what else we got? Also, I should remind people too, if you haven't, oh wait, I'll do it after this pick. I kind of like I'll probably go Giannis and Drew Holiday here. A fun date does. Oh, Milo's in this draft. I didn't see Milo in here when Jaylen Brown Booker. Yeah, we're going to start Giannis, Drew Holiday. I honestly might take Brook Lopez too, unless if Steph Curry falls, I might take Steph Curry here. Or I might pivot another way. I kind of hope Brook Lopez goes. So Jamal Murray. So he started out Jokic, Murray, and then Ja Morant. Wow. People are going to think this is wild. No. People are going to think this is wild. I'm taking Sabonis there. I'm back on the Sabonis train. One thing I wanted to remind the party people about, though. Hey, we're doing our sick DraftKings bracket, which is free. This DraftKings bracket is free. It's for March Madness. They set it up for us. They not partnered, but like hooked us up, I guess we could say. That's the language I'm supposed to use. If you join this, right, it's free. All you got to do is make a DraftKings account. $1,000 for first place. I'm going to pin this into the chat right now. $1,000 for first place. That gets you some sweet, sweet cash. $1,000. We're also going to give away some some Sorare, maybe even some Top Shot prizes as well. Man, sorry, my allergies just acted up and I went bing really loud in my ear just now. Do you think De'Aaron Fox is still going to be here? What does the Fox say? All right, we're probably going to try to take, because we have 2 East Coast bros and then a West Coast bro. I might take Donovan Mitchell here if he's still around here. We might go Donovan Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox in this spin around. Because we got one wing here in Giannis. Yeah, we're going to go Donovan, and then we're going to pray to God that De'Aaron Fox is still there. So we'll have $2, 2 Kangs. I really do like the Kings. I don't know why people don't yet. Let's see. So oh no, De'Aaron Fox went next with the shoe. Damn, son. You know what we're going to do then? We're going to grab AD. I'm high on the Lakers, even though right now they're technically not in the playoffs, which is a little alarming, but we still like it. So our start so far for the podcast listeners, we got Drew Holiday and Donovan Mitchell as our guards, Giannis Antetokounmpo as our wing, and then Sabone and Anthony Davis as our bags. We'll probably try to get LeBron, if he's still there, next to have a little Lakers love. But our West is a little dicey right now with Sabonis, AD. We don't really. So what ends up happening with this, when I get, man, now I kind of regret not taking Brolo. I didn't get Brolo. Middleton was already off the board, so nothing I could do there. Let's see what Milo does next. Milo, what's his start so far? When D-Book, Jay Brown, Brolo, and Middleton. All right, so Milo got my books. Got my bucks in there. What the buck, Milo? All right, let's see. Oh, sorry, this should be blown up a little bit more. My bad, y'all. All right, so let's see. Milo on the turn here. Milo approaches the turn here in the 5-6 in the 5th round, the 6th round. Milo taking some Malort in Chicago. All right there, Milo. Milo takes Bobby Portis to continue to fill up on those bucks. That gives Milo goes to college. It gives him 3 buckaroos. Then he takes Clay Thompson there to start the 6th round. Ooh, Splash Brothers. All right, Far for Prez is up next. I don't know what I'm going to do. This draft has got away from me. I don't think LeBron's going to be there when it's my next turn, which like probably would be helpful. Like at this point, I think I want LeBron gone. LeBron gone. Yeah, but make sure you sign up for that DraftKings. Let's fill that ish up. You know what I'm saying? Let's fill it up. All right. Jalen Brunson goes next for Fund Yape. Oop. That is pure Chicago. And it there, Milo. It's terrible, dude. I slip up the Minnesota, and then if I do it long enough, we'll be in freaking Ireland. All right. LeBronny James, LBJ in the house. We'll take it. Lock and load. Boston base. When you sign up, can you see how many people are in it right now? I was curious how many people have joined. All right, so now we have Drew, Donovan, Giannis, LeBron, Sabonis, and AD. I think we need some more East Coast bros. I think I know what I'm going to do here next. Darius Garland, welcome aboard. DG, are you with me? Darius Garland up in the house. We need to get a haircut today soon. Maybe not today. It's probably going to be tomorrow. We got a lot of teasing going on. A lot of teasing. We're teasing the hair. All right, Robert Williams goes up on a Monday. I think this is my 21st dance entrance. I've done 20. What I've been doing is when I hit like 1 or 2 of these pick'ems, and then I just put a lot of that profit right back into these contests. I want to see how many we can get done. And then I still, with 1 week left in the semifinals of the best ball for the small ball, I still have one lineup that has a shot at getting through. I'll look at that here in a second. Actually, I'll pull that up in between picks. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. All right, there we go. Let's see. Milo's up next, baby. Let's see what Milo does here. Let's see what Milo does here. Milo currently with D-Book, JB, Clay, Middleton, Rolo, Bobby Portis. You need some gods, kids. Derek White coming aboard. Jordan Poole. Or you're going to take some off the board stuff. You're going to get Draymond. Like, yeah, let's get big. Jordan Poole's next for sure, right? You're going Golden State here, a little mini stack. That's got to be what Milo does here. You hope Golden State goes on a little run, gives you Clay, gives you Dre, gives you Jordan Poole, West Coast, the Bay Bros. Milo, that lineup's shaping up nicely. Like, no, like superstars, but everybody's pretty good. I don't know what I'm going to do here. So I've got two Cavs with a Kang, 2 Bucks, 2 Lakers. Man, I think I boned this one. Who are my wings right now? Just Giannis and LeBron? Yeah, so we need another wing. I think we're going to take the Ant-Man. I think we're going to take Ant-Man here just to help us get out of the first round. Just to help us get out of the first round. And then I think, I was going to take Jared Allen. Gosh darn it. I thought Allen would be there. All right, so we're up to 3 guards, 3 wings, 2 bigs. Man, I don't love it. All right, I'm gonna try to save a pick here for the end. I'll get Bruce Brown just in case. Little Denver exposure. Kind of excited for my last pick if it gets there. I'm not sure if people are doing this. I'm gonna try to guess what Milo's gonna do next. So he's got Booker, Poole. He's gonna grab another guard, I think. I can see him doing a one-off with some Trae Young. I can see some Trae. Actually, you don't really need a guard. You have 2 legit ones. Well, 1 legit one. You probably want an Eastern Conference guard. You go Trae Young and RJ. Trae Young and RJ turn. Trae Young and Mikal Bridges. Brooklyn's weird, man, because I haven't really been touching Mikal Bridges or Spencer Dinwiddie for that matter. But if Brooklyn somehow holds on to the 6th seed, that's legit. Like 4 to 6 games of Mikal Bridges. And the Nets seem feisty. Like watching that Denver game, I know everyone likes to make fun of Denver, but oh, wow, Trae goes. I think Brooklyn, it's just hard to match up. All right, Dame time. Dame time. There are only 19 entries right now, Boston Base. Holy shit, we need to get more people in there. All right, thank you. I wasn't going to tweet about it, but I'm gonna. I'm gonna now, baby. All right, what do we got next here? Milo's up. Don't do it to me, Milo. All right, he takes Grant Williams. There you go, little Bostonians. I like that. All right, my last pick is going to be sicko mode. I'm curious how people are going to make fun of it, but let's see. He should be there unless Barnes. I don't think Fundy Ape. All right, let's see. Come on. All right, goes DeJounte Murray. Let's see what Fundy Ape does. Fundy Ape? What is Fundia Pay? F-U-D-N-A? Yeah, the Grant Williams stuff. I don't know what Missoula's doing right now with the rotations. And Marcus Smart has been ass lately. I want to show you what I'm going to pick. All right, he takes Steven Adams. This is my new late pick. When I take AD and LeBron, what if I told you the Lakers win a series? D'Angelo Russell, welcome aboard. All right, that's my squad. I want to show you guys this, though. This is my so I have like 1 lineup in 2nd, 1 lineup in 6th, right? So those are really my only shots, but Luke is on my 6th, and so it's not looking good. This squad, though, this is what we got so far. We got Drew Holiday, Kevin Porter Jr., Jordan Poole, Dinwiddie, Dort, Melton. Surprisingly, Melton has more points than Drew and Kevin Porter Jr. Hopefully that changes tonight. JB with 125, RJ with 127, LeVert with 109. We still got Siakam down there. God, and Cam Johnson. And then Nikola Jokic, Draymond, and Mark Williams. So hopefully that makes it through. All right, gang, we're gonna call it there. Remember to tune in 5:30 live before lock with Ghost and TST. We'll have a good time. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day. See you this afternoon. We are out.